Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Tonight I am going to show you how to make trout fillets with chermoula. I'll have to check the spelling on that. I meant to do a Google search. I will do that in between. Here's what we need. Now I had to quickly order the fish and I had brain snap, as I do. And I have ordered snapper. So I am using snapper, but you can use whatever you want. So you're eating it, I'm cooking it, I'm showing you how to cook it. So choose your favourite fish. But this is basically what we need. It will serve two. So you want some rice to serve. So you can do that separately. I normally just do that one in the microwave. And you're going to need a good frying pan to fry that fish. And also a food processor to whiz everything up. Alright, so I haven't got everything organised, but I'll do that as we go. So let's go. Alright, so we have a fairly small ingredients batch for tonight. So we've got half a teaspoon of ground cumin, a pinch of smoked paprika, half a bunch of coriander. That was not a full bunch that went in the freezer, but it's not half a bunch either, so I'll just work it out from there. Half a red chilli, that's probably small enough to say that will do. 1 clove of garlic, I've got a big clove of garlic. 1 lemon which we're going to juice. Olive oil for frying, and your 2 fish fillets. Alright, and rice, which I'm going to measure out and cook. With this rice here, that little pouring cup is supposed to be 1 serving. When I do it, I do that to serve 2, so I don't have a lot of rice. So, let's hop to it. Okay, so we can actually do this a little bit differently because we are cooking the fish and then putting the seasoning on top. So while I'm getting the seasoning ready, we can have the fish starting to cook in the frying pan. Alright, so give the frying pan a spray. I'll bring it over in a second so you can see what's going on. Alright, let's go. Follow the fish. Alright, there's our frying pan. I like this big heavy frying pan, except when it comes to lifting it. Alright, give it a good glug of olive oil. Okay, now you might need to wash the fish. I'll give it a quick wash. God, they're nice big fillets. I did ask for big fillets of fish, so I've done well on that. Alright, I'm just going to give it a quick wash. I know it sounds crazy, washing fish that comes from the water with water, but it works. Alright. Oh, they are big fillets. I think they've got bones in them. That's a me problem, not a you problem though, because I'm eating these, not you. Alright, so once you've got your fish ready, we're going to do skin side down first. So check out that big boy. Ooh. Alright. You might want to cut them up a little bit. You probably don't even want fillets that big, but they do shrink, and fish is really good for you, so that's why I said don't do too much rice. No, we didn't really have a setting of what size. Sometimes recipes tell you how big to have your fillets of fish. In this case, we was not advised. Alright, so come back over. Alright, let's set up the food processor. Alright, now with this, I am going to put the coriander in first because I want a bigger ingredient to bind the smaller ingredients. Okay, so even though it's been in the freezer, the coriander's still fine. Half a bunch is probably going to be about that much. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, half a teaspoon of ground cumin. As I say, you just get to a stage where you sort of want to be putting powder on top of other ingredients. That's our half a teaspoon. It was a pinch of smoked paprika. Don't ask me why that doesn't want to come out. Oh, there's not much in there, that's why. If it doesn't come out, tap the bottle on the side of the bench. I like a bit more paprika. It's quite nice. Okay, half of a red chilli. I'm going to put gloves on to slice that up because I don't know if you saw my last episode where I advised you not to touch the seeds. Oh, the juicer. The juicer's in the sink. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to get gloves and my juicer. Okay, so when you do the chili, be very careful. You don't want those seeds anywhere near it. In it goes. Get rid of those seeds, don't leave them lying around. Now for our lemon, get rid of the sticker, no one likes stickers. Wonder bread is high in fibre, contains protein and is wonderfully soft. That's why Aussie families love Wonder. And so will you. Try it today. I'm Tim Govers with the latest traffic on Triple. Cut it in half, grab your juicer, give it a good squeeze. Consider it a thank you for putting up with Mick and MG all year. A summer holiday for 4 at Bangalore Luxury Villas, Shoalhaven Heads. Kick back and relax in the sun at Hyams Beach, or take the kids for a fun day out seeing the kangaroos. And our other half. You can even grab some great Instagram moments at Shoalhaven Zoo. Just don't be one of those TikTokers that ends up in a lion enclosure. Okay, place that in your food processor. So once we get all that in, we're nearly ready to start processing it. Police and security experts have been called in to investigate a major cyber attack on a Sydney radiology company. All 10 of Quantum Radiology. Our clove of garlic, we're going to get that ready to go. It's not yet known if patients' personal data. Just going to grab a chopping board. Briefly, on the first day of summer, the UN has revealed 2023 is set to be the hottest year on record, with global temperatures rising 1.4 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Peel it. Sometimes they're really hard to peel. Age 65, a week after being released from a Dublin hospital. Sport. Penrith has confirmed they will head to the UK and face Super League champions Wigan in February's World Club Challenge. The clash is set to take place on Sunday, February 25 Australian time. Okay, so we're going to find our garlic crusher. I love this garlic crusher because it's so easy to clean. Give it a smash. Pop that in with your food processor. Just scrape that bit in. our olive oil, give it a glug.
What do you got, MG? Soccer is set to introduce orange cards at top light games. What the? What? It's in between. What is an orange card?
City, yeah.
So there it is. The experiment was successful. I call both my boys loser. Not to their face, of course. That's one of the trick boys when I was naming them. I had a couple.
Just pop some salt in.
Starsky and Hutch. Thought that'd be good. Hamish and Andy. Hamish and Andy. The captain and
On goes our lid.
Cheech and Chong.
That's why I hate wearing gloves. They're not the proper food handler's gloves. So they've got that horrible powder inside. As I say, it's probably better than getting chili in your eye though. So, alright, on we go. Alright, a bit more. Alrighty, our fish is looking rather good. So you want your fish cooked through, but just be aware, overcooked fish does not taste good. I don't advise it. So you want it just not pink. It's probably my best advice for you, just not pink, okay? So come over and have a look at what we're doing now that that is under control. Alright, look at that. So I've flipped it over again. And we've got a nice, you can tell it's done if it flakes. Because this piece is thicker here, it's going to take longer. But I'm going to take that for my lunch tomorrow, so that's got to be warmed up anyway. This is the one I'm concentrating on, that big boy there. So I'm actually going to turn that off and just let it come to a slow down and get this rice on, otherwise I'm going to have fish and no rice. So the way I cook rice is I do it in the microwave because it's quicker. And as I said, I like to do that that cup size. And I normally just put enough water over the top of it, and it's 5 minutes in the microwave. Now, if you want to, you can actually flavour this rice with some bits and pieces. But we won't do that yet though, we'll do that before we serve it. So just enough water over the top. Like so, 5 minutes. And I reckon that's going to be pretty close to serving time. Alright, so let's see. So once we flip over, fry for a minute, turn back and spoon this chermoula over the top. So let's go back over. Alright, so I'm going to grab a spoon because we actually want this over the top of our fish. Even though I've turned it off, that's still cooking. And this will actually flavour it too. Oh, that looks really good. Alright. Oh, big piece of chili left over there. Oh wow, you can really smell the flavours coming out. Well, you can't, but I can. So you don't want to leave that too long because what that's actually going to do is that is going to start and poach that. So lift that off the heat. Alright. let's get ready to serve. Okay, let's dish up. So I don't generally worry about testing the rice because, as I say, I have it to a fine art. When you have things to a fine art, you don't need to check them. That's for my lunch tomorrow. I'm having a bigger fish today and more rice because it's a dinner. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be lunch combined with dinner. I'll try and be good tomorrow. Alright, look at these fish. Okay, so this is my lunch tomorrow. It's going to crumble up, which is probably not a bad thing because I will cook it tomorrow anyway. Have the use of the grill plate tomorrow to warm it up, so best thing ever. Alright. The skin, if you can get it really crispy, is delicious. Alright. I don't really want it to crumble up, but I guess at the end of the day, saves me cutting it up, doesn't it? Alright. It was a huge piece though. Alright. Now, to make your life easier when it comes to washing up this frying pan, I suggest you put some hot water in it. Just pop it back on the hot plate and that will be easier to wash up. Alright, so that is how we make trout fillets with chermoula. Trout fillets, aka snapper fillets. The main thing is we got the recipe right. Alright. Dig in and enjoy. Thanks for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'm going to catch you on another adventure really soon. Bye!